tech stocks. The next stock I have for you guys is a great stock to get into. It's not a tech stock, but it is Amazon. Amazon is one of the greatest stocks to get into, and it's also one of the safest stocks to get into. So just on this account, as you can see, I'm up 90% just long-term holding on a side account, guys. I think on my main account, I'm up about 200% because I've been investing for longer on that account. But as you can see, man, 90% on your money is crazy. And to put it in perspective, if you keep your money in a bank account, you'll get 0.5, 0.4%. Not 1%, 0.4%. Understand that. 0.4, not even a full percent, 40% of a percent is what you'll get if you leave your money in a bank. Stock market is the greatest place to put your money to me because you're almost guaranteed to increase it. Yeah, you might, a lot of times with the stock market, you shouldn't be looking for crazy plays where you go from $0 to $20,000 in 2 days. That doesn't really happen like that unless you have a lot of money to initially invest already, right? But if you're just starting out, what you want to do is use this as a savings account. Amazon is one of the best places to do that. In the last year, we are up 40%. Nothing insane, nothing crazy, nothing revolutionary, nothing life-changing. 40% is not life-changing for most people. But in 2 years, we're talking about 80%. In 3 years, we're talking about 120%, right? In the last 5 years, though, it's up 100%. So you could think about doubling your money. Like I said, Amazon is one of the biggest companies in the world. So it's not like it doesn't have a whole lot of place to grow. Like Amazon is already up here. You know what I mean? So it's not too far for it to grow. But you can definitely expect a consistent return every single year with your Amazon stock. Another safe, great place to put your money that I'm putting a lot of money into this year is Tesla. Tesla is obviously moving forward with AI, with electric vehicles. They got robots coming. They got new cars coming, right? I know you guys see cyber trucks every which way. Teslas are becoming one of the most popular cars in the world. So this is another safe place to put your money. Over the last year, we have a very good increase of 100%. Last year, being 2024, we had a lot of developments with AI. We had a lot of fixes in their actual company when it comes to the cars, when it comes to the robots. We had a lot of announcements made last year. So that's why you see this stock going crazy like it's going. Elon also purchased Twitter, I think it was last year or the year before that. All of that is helping Tesla, guys. So like I said, in the last year, we are already up 100% year to date, which means since this year started, we're only down about 6%. So we are down just a little bit this year. But if you zoom out and you zoom out even further, in the last 5 years, you're talking about 700%. So that's 7 times your money, guys. If you had 100,000 5 years ago, it'll be $700,000. You're not gonna get that money leaving it in the stock in the bank account, which is why I always encourage stock market investments. Okay, so those are 3 stocks to get into. The safe stock that you can get into right now is Apple. Apple's not going anywhere. We're just getting more popular, more popular, more popular. And in the last year, we're up 23%. Apple is like Amazon. It's not a crazy life-changing money. You're not going to get rich in a year investing into Apple. But it's a safe place to save your money. It's a safe place to have your money and just sit there and hold it. You can definitely expect at least a 5 to 10% increase every single year. Saving account stocks, right? So almost like use this as a savings account. And that is, I don't see it here. Oh, yes, I do. SPY. So SPY is, for everybody that doesn't know, SPY is an ETF. So basically, and a lot of people try to make this stock stuff very complicated. But SPY is basically the top 500 companies in America. They put it all into one stock, and it grows over time. So it's an ETF. It's not a company. You're not investing in one company. You're actually investing a little bit in 500 companies. This is probably the safest stock you're going to get. And as you can see, it's up 22% in the past year. So it's on track with the Amazons, with the Tesla's a little out of there, but it's on track with the Teslas. It's on track with the Amazons. It's on track with the Apples. It's on track with a lot of the bigger companies in the world, in the United States specifically. So you can expect about a 20, 15, 20, 30% increase every single year. This is pretty much the entire stock market right here. Like, this is literally what you can see. If you pay attention to SPY, if SPY is going up, 99.9 times out of 10, the entire stock market is going up. So for today, SPY is pretty even. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to go up or down too much. In the last 5 years, this is probably 2020. In the last 5 years, we had it down around 2020. It was significantly down, but it's doubled since then, and it just keeps going up. So you guys can see this trend. It kind of went down a little bit late 2022, and it's been up since. There hasn't really been any drop-offs in SPY. So SPY is the best stock you can keep your, I guess you could say the most safest stock you can keep your money in and just have it as a savings account. Typically, extremely rich this year. We're going to go with NVIDIA, and we're going to go with Palantir Technologies. So Palantir Technologies is up 6% today, which is great. Option play right here could easily have doubled your money, or got you half of your money back at the very least. In the last year, we're up 429%. So this company has made a great strike into the stock market, into business, into technologies. And if you look up on the Google search, you can see it is an American public traded company that specializes in software platforms for big data analytics. The headquarters in Denver. It was founded. So basically what this does is they build software that empowers organizations to effectively integrate their data decisions and operations. So a lot of people are using Palantir right now, especially when it comes to the bigger companies. So simple Google searches like this, guys. What softwares do Palantir have, right? What type of software do they have, right? Palantir software is focused on defense and intelligence aimed at commercial enterprises, and a third key offering being Palantir, which also manages continuous deployment across various environments. All three platforms are designed for data integration, analysis, visualization, with a strong emphasis on security and complex data management. So this obviously is something that's huge, which is why you can see the return in the last year. So basically what they're saying is, for number one, they're defending against AI, hackers, just overall cybersecurity in general. And a lot of the biggest companies in the world are using some of their softwares right now to organize their data, to keep their cyber books, I guess you could say, right? So a great place to put your money right now when they specialize in stuff like this. In the last year, we're up 400%. So if you just invested today, you can go back today, 2024, you know what I'm saying? From now, we're up 400%. That's 4 times your money. $100 turns into 400. $1 million turns into 4 million. 100,000 turns into 400,000. Just in 1 year. Insane prices, right? I will not say, do not expect another 429% increase over the next year. But I'm pretty sure that I can give you the sauce right now and tell you that this stock will go up at least 50% in 2025. And if what I think is going to happen does happen, it'll be up well over 100%. You can come here to Google as well. If you have any questions about anything, anything, you can always come here and Palantir Technologies 2025 stock projection, right? And so, like I said, you can expect about a 54% growth. Like I said, this year it'll be 50 to 60%, and then next year you can talk. If what I think is going to happen does happen, and some of it has something to do with Trump, then you can see easily over 100%. So the best places to get into is AI and tech right now, which is why NVIDIA and Palantir are on the top of my list. The second thing you want to do is figure out which companies, which stocks, which assets benefit from him being in office. So the first thing I can definitely tell you is that he will benefit from any type of, when it comes to military stocks, right? When it comes to weapon stocks, when it comes to things like that, when it comes to tech stocks, right? Because we all know Donald Trump is for the economy. Donald Trump really is a lot for money, right? He's for money. When it comes to money, Donald Trump is a lot of people that believe what they want to believe, but the fact is Donald Trump is heavily motivated by money, right? So those things will increase, right? And we all know how Trump acted last time he was elected. So you got to kind of look at stuff like that. Like I said, weapon stocks, LMT stocks. LMT is a great stock, right? Cryptocurrency is a great investment right now, and especially, like I said, technology right now. I can give you a few stocks at the end when I get done putting everything together, but technology right now is insane right now, okay? Next, we have energy stocks, okay? So the best energy stocks that I looked at from a very brief, rough look that I did, I can give you guys the exact stocks, is XOM, SPX, BKR, and HAL. So these are like gas stocks, energies, solar energy stocks, right? These are like great stocks to get into when it comes to energy. Like I said, energy stocks is a great thing to do while Trump is in office, okay? The next thing is defense stocks. So we know, we know from the last presidential term that Donald Trump had, we know that Trump is real big on defending our country. So whatever his interpretation of that is, right? So we know that it's a safe bet to look at defense stocks because the last time he was in office, we seen those defense stocks go crazy, right? A lot of people profited off him pushing the whole defense and the big military, and we're not playing that. It's kind of like the American bully kind of culture, right? So the best defense stocks right now with the best upside potential from my research is Joby Aviation, right, which is JOBY, and I'm probably gonna butcher some of these names, but Embarrer, SAERJ, Curtis White Corp, CY, Homet Aerospace Incorporation, HWM. So these tags are what you can type in on any app that you have when it comes to stocks. So like I said, JOBY, ERJ, CW, HWM. You got Northrop Grumman Corporation, NOC. You got Transdim Group Incorporated, TDG. You got General Dynamic Corporation. The ticker is GD, right? So those are like the best defense stocks with the most upside potential now that Trump is in office. And then we have tech stocks. So tech stocks, I think personally, is probably going to be the best place that you can make your make the best profits for you. The first one is AI. You want to avoid this top. Like I said, you want to avoid all these stocks today, but they're a great place to invest. So there's an AI company called, I think it's Palantir Technology, PLTR stock is the stock. That's going to be a great one. Salesforce is going to be a great one. This is a company that's highly big on customer relation management software and cloud-based enterprise solutions. So it's just a great place for a lot of businesses. Like I said, Trump in office, we're going to see entrepreneurship. A lot of people are going to get rich. This is going to be a company who creates softwares for entrepreneurs. They create customer relationship managements for entrepreneurs, people who have businesses. This is going to be a great investment for you to make. To show you exactly how I did that. Now, if you don't understand what cryptocurrency is, if you don't know what cryptocurrency is, we're going to look over the definition. So cryptocurrency is a digital currency in which transactions are verified and records maintained by a decentralized system using cryptography rather than a centralized authority. Basically, what that means is cryptocurrency is a virtual currency, right? Cryptocurrency. So it's a virtual currency. It's not a piece of paper that you can pick up, fold, put inside your pocket. It's not a number on a bank account. It is a number in your personal account, right? Which means no bank owns it. No countries own it. No countries have any type of power over it at all. Like they can't tax your crypto. They cannot do anything with your cryptocurrency. You own your cryptocurrency. If you have a crypto wallet, that is your wallet. You own it. You have the passwords to it. There's no type of government involved at all. The police don't know how much crypto you have. The FBI doesn't know how much crypto you have. The CIA don't know how much. They don't know how much crypto you have. There's nothing controlling it. It's all encrypted. It's all yours, right? Completely separate from the banks. Now, cryptocurrency, there are multiple cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin obviously is, well, it might not be obvious to you, but Bitcoin is the big dog of all currencies because it's the first cryptocurrency that ever hit the market, right? Then you have Ethereum, and now you have thousands, probably millions of cryptocurrencies. Solana, ICP, AVAX, Ethereum, Bitcoin. It's just a million different types of Bitcoins, other different types of Ethereum. So Bitcoin is the big dog, right? Bitcoin is the first one that was invented. So each coin has its own value to it, right? So if you can see right now, we can scroll down. Bitcoin is worth $69,571.89, right? So that's how much it's worth today, March 29th, the day I'm recording this video. So that's how much one Bitcoin is worth, almost $70,000, right? Now Ethereum might be let's see, Ethereum, hold on, wait. Ethereum is worth $3,000 for $3,495, and there are so many different crypto coins. It's crazy. Dogecoin is probably at about 15-20 cents right about now, 21 cents. Solana is at about $100 or $200, I think it is, 189. Cardano, you have ADA coming out here. I forgot what they at, 65 cents, right? So the big dog Bitcoin is worth almost 70,000 US dollars for one Bitcoin, and then you have small ones like Cardano, Bitcoin that are worth 20 cents, 65 cents, 70 cents, right? Its value is predicated off of the market. It's a lot like the stock market in that sense. So the market decides how valuable this coin is, right? If there's a lot of hype behind it, if there's a lot of trading going on, if a lot of money is going in and out of a certain coin, you're going to see that value go up. If there's a lot of news covering a certain coin, you're going to see that value go up. There are millions of ways that Bitcoin, Ethereum, all of these different cryptocurrencies have usages. So there are millions of ways for a cryptocurrency to increase in value. It's just like anything else, right?